morning. Unity. It's so good to see all of you here. Someone made a note that they didn't know who the people in the band were, or some of the singers. So I'm going to introduce them real quick if you would allow me that time. On drums, we have Chris Smith. Chris, wave your hand, please. Thank you. On trumpet, we have Adam Johnson. On bass, we have Tommy Wells. On guitar, we have Larry Redloff. And the oldest member with us is Bill Tuttle, not in age, but who's been with us the longest, is Bill Tuttle on piano, senior member. All right, so Tanya is in the red, and she got out of her comfort zone this morning and decided she was going to play violin, so let's give her a hand. This is Yolanda Currington. Most of you know Doc or Don Reynolds. He is also AV, and I'm Demora Alexander, and we are so happy to have you here this morning. So now we're going to get on with our music, and this song is about smiling no matter the circumstance.
Hey, this song is dedicated to those that are going through recession or depression, unemployment, many different things, difficulties. This song is for you today.
Today's a new day, but there is no sunshine.
I got two people clapping.
Nothing but clouds in my heart. It's dark
Come on.
in my heart and full night.
Hey,
Today's a new day,
come on.
but where are my blue skies?
We don't need to force it. Let it be natural.
Where is the
That's right.
love and the joy that you promised me? Tell me it's alright.
Hey, I'm going to be honest with you.
I almost gave up, but a power
Anybody ever been there?
I can't
I've been there.
explain
Hey.
fell from heaven like a shower rain.
When I think about how much better I'm going to be, guess what I'm going to do?
I smile,
Hey.
even though I hurt, see I smile.
What do?
I know God is working, so I smile.
Take two fingers like this.
Even though I've been here for a
Push up
while,
on the corners of your mouth.
I smile.
Let a smile come out. Smile. Yeah.
It's so hard to look up when you've been down.
That's what you got to do.
Sure would hate to see you give up now.
Hey.
You look so much
All
better
of God's
when you
people look better when they smile.
smile.
Now, every day ain't going to be perfect, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have purpose.
Today's a new day,
What do they say? It's a new day.
but there is no sunshine.
Oh, come on.
Nothing but clouds, and it's dark in my heart, and it feels like a cold night.
Cold night.
Today's a new day.
Hey. Come on.
Tell me, where is my blue sky?
Where's the love, y'all?
Where is the love and the joy that you promised me? Tell me it's alright.
The truth is,
I almost
you don't
gave
have to
up,
read those
but
words. Just
the
enjoy the
power
time we got
that
together
I
right now.
can't explain
Hey, it's power, y'all.
fell from heaven like a shower now.
Now, see, a lot of times we know we've been hurt, but guess what we can do?
I smile.
Hey, we can smile.
Even though I hurt, see, I smile.
Come on. I know God is working, so I smile. Even though I've been here for a while, I smile. Hey, smile. Smile.
It's so hard to look up when you've been down.
What do?
Sure would hate to see you give up.
Oh,
now.
we're not going to give up.
You look so
All
much
of you are
better
beautiful
when you
people.
smile.
Come on.
Smile for me.
It's a Polaroid moment. Remember those ones?
Can you just smile
We'll take some pictures.
for me?
Now we got some people starting to smile out of reflex. All right. Smile for me. Hey. Can you just smile for me? And my people say, oh, oh, oh.
You look so much better when
Oh,
you
oh,
oh, oh.
Come on,
You
smile.
look so much better when you
Oh, oh, oh. Come on,
You look so
smile.
much better
Momentum
so
building.
much better when you
Yeah.
You look so much better
Momentum
when
is
you
building. Come on.
You look so much better when you
Oh,
smile.
always remember
Almost
that.
gave up, but the power that
Sometimes we
I
get an
can't
energy that'll come.
explain.
Hey, it'll come down.
It fell from heaven
Yeah.
like a shower now.
Hey, tears. What am I going to do?
Right now.
Hey, what am I going to do? I'll smile. Yeah.
Even though I hurt, see, I smile. I know God is
Science
working,
has
so I
even said
smile.
smiling is better
Even
for
though
you
I've been here for
than to
a
frown.
while, I smile.
Your immune system actually goes up when you
It's so
smile.
hard to look up
It is a
when
fact.
you're down.
Sure, I hate to see you give up now. You look so much better when you smile. So smile, come on. You look so much better when you
You look so much better when you
When you what? When you what? When you
You
what?
look so much better
When you smile. Yeah.
You look so much better when you
smile. Yeah, I see about
You look so much better when you
50% smiling right now.
You look so much better when you
We got some frown award winners out there. No, don't be a part of that group. You can smile.
You look so much better when you smile.
I want to go back to this part. Hey guys, we're going to come back to that. You look so much better when you You look so much better when you Come on. You look so much better when you 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 smile. Hey, everybody give yourselves a round of applause for bringing the energy up in the building. That is absolutely awesome this morning. Hey, you can smile. Yes, you can. Come on.
You look so much better when you 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 smile.
Woo! All right. Yes, so let's smile. Woo! Let me hear it in the sanctuary. Say, yeah! All right, look at that. We are back, y'all. We are back, and this will make you even smile more. First of all, I'm Reverend Brenda Peters, and I am so proud and glad to be in your presence today. You all are shining bright. But I have good news for you, for those of you who've been waiting. We are fully open next Sunday. So, what does this mean for us? It means that no more reservations. You can just walk right in the door like you used to in 2019. Remember those days? Those good old days? So you just walk right in and the ushers will seat you, and now you can wear a mask or you don't wear a mask. You can be social distance or not social distance. It's up to you, and our ushers will help you, make you feel safe, whatever your preference is, because we want you to feel safe in your community here at Unity of Omaha. So make sure when you come in, you let them know. I'm so excited. And the bookstore will be coming back on July 8th. Yay! Woo, woo! I know Terry and Nick. Y'all, Nick has been slacking. If you guys don't know Nick, he is my son. He works in the bookstore, and it's time to whip him back into shape. So we're going to do that. So, yeah. Next Sunday, you can get a cup of coffee. Thanks for reminding me, Reverend Becky. We are only doing coffee right now, but you can get a cup of coffee, and you can even hang out in the fellowship. Hey, so look at that. Is it 2019? No, it's 2021, and we're moving forward. All right, and for those of you who have little ones with us today, we are so happy to have little ones. If they need to take a break during service, There is a kids' break room by the front doors. The door is open. Feel free to go in there, play with the toys, whatever you need to. Okay, we also need volunteers to keep up with our plants. The plants have been, with the hot weather, been like drooping a little bit. If you're interested, go ahead and call the office, Victoria Smith. She's right there. For those of you here, you online, just call the office and we will get you in touch with Victoria. Okay, next, prayer chaplains. We have lots of opportunities available for prayer chaplains. If you don't know what it is, if you're interested, email me, brenda@unityomaha.org, and I will tell you all the details. We need prayer chaplains to help us hold this space, to set the high vibrations for us, to pray with everybody once a month in our community. So if you're interested, email me. Again, with the volunteering, we have lots and lots and lots. And now that we're coming back together, we have openings that we need. So again, email me and I will hook you up if you're so led by Spirit. And again, it's summertime now, so I need to change that slide. Y'all, it's summer. And the pantry is still bare every now and then. So keep up those donations, either financially or food. We just ask no glass items, just plastic and things that are non-perishable. And be in the know. If you want to know all this and more, email Vicki at vicki@unityomaha.org, and we will send you our e-newsletter each week. Join the Zoom. We're still doing the Zoom fellowship for those who want to, 10 minutes after service. And you can support Unity of Omaha by text or by online. Scroll down, unityofomaha.org, donate, or you can also send it through the mail. And for those of you here, we do have the bases in the back that you can go ahead and donate there. All right. Let's all say our vision together. And now that we're coming back, let's say it with gusto and appreciation and power and imagination. Are we ready? All right. So our vision is in oneness with universal energy. We celebrate a world united in divine love. Yes, we do. And our mission, this is how we do it, we raise vibrational consciousness through creative teachings, positive prayer, and a nurturing community. Yes, we do. Imagination, this is the last Sunday of Imagination. Next Sunday, we will start the 12 Power of Understanding. Ooh, wonder what that's about. And let's go ahead now and center in a time of prayer to get us off and running. Just take a deep breath and tap into that divine light inside of you, knowing that it shines brightly in, around, and through you as you. Oh, coming back together. New opportunities, new growth, new expansion. This is the truth of who we are. This is the moment, the time for you to step up and say, I am here. I am proud. I am love. I am light. I am joy. I am peace. But most of all, I am knowing that truth, that divinity, always carries us through everything and anything, giving us that divine wisdom. And as we listen to those divine guidance, those times when we might not see the light, we can turn back and know that we are. And that's what we do for each other here. We remind each other that we are light, that we are the divinity inside of us. And we're grateful for this time and knowing and understanding. We're grateful for our imagination that rockets us into a fifth dimension. and shows us just what life can be. And so it is. Amen.
So now it's time for the Spirit song. So we're going to ask everyone to please stand. Let's clap our hands. And when you sing it, I want you to mean these words.
I am a center of creation. I am a seed planted in the stillness. I am a center of creation. Fertile ground for the highest thoughts of God. I am a center of creation. I am a tree rooted in fullness. I am a center of creation. Fertile ground for the highest thoughts of God. I am a center of creation. I am complete, living in wholeness. I am a center of creation. Fertile ground for the highest thoughts of God. I am a center of creation. I am a seed planted in the stillness. I am a center of creation. Fertile ground for the highest thoughts of God. I am a center of creation. I am a tree rooted in fullness. I am a center of creation. Fertile ground for the highest thoughts of God. I am a center of creation. I am complete, living in wholeness. I am a center of creation. Fertile ground for the highest thoughts of God. I am the center of creation. I am the center of creation. I am the center of creation. I am the center of creation.
Here it is.
And today's daily word of inspiration is brought by our prayer chaplain, Terry Danter. And it's from the author Ridley Pearson. There is a fine line between imagination and reality. An inventor dreams something up, and pretty soon it's there on the table before him. A science fiction writer envisions another world, and then some space probe finds it. If you believe in something strongly enough, I think you can make it happen.
a cloudy day sunny makes a bee think of honey, just as I think of you. Imagination is crazy. Your whole perspective gets hazy. Start you asking a daisy what to do, what to do. Have you ever felt a gentle touch and then a kiss and then find it's only your imagination again? Oh well, imagination is silly. You go around willy-nilly. As for example, I go around wanting you, and yes, I can imagine that you want me to. Have you ever felt a gentle touch and then a kiss and then find it's only your imagination again? Oh well, imagination is silly. You go around willy-nilly, and as for example, I go around wanting you, and yes, I can imagine that you want me to.
Can we get any more blessed than this? You know? I mean, it is just amazing to me that we are so blessed in so many ways. Thank you, Yolanda, so much. So, You know, it's been fun because each week I see more faces and more faces and more faces. And I walked around a minute ago to Brenda and I went, I love this. There's a lot of people showing up. And so those of you that are still at home and aren't showing up yet, y'all are missing it. Y'all are missing it, and you shouldn't. You don't have to. There's no reason to, because this is home and the doors of home are open again. Oh, yeah. So the last Sunday of our discussion around imagination. But does that mean we're done? This means that we've just laid a foundation to make sure that we keep it up. Keep it up, because that is where the power really is. I know it is in my life, because I learned at a young age that if I could imagine it, it can happen. It can happen. We shortchange ourselves so much whenever we forget the power that we have and the power that is in all of us to move forward. So this morning, I'm going to talk about the imagination station. Did you know there was such a thing? There is. There is. You can take it from me. There is such a thing. But before I get into that, I want to find out, how did we do after last week? Did you find yourself stopping, observing and noticing, challenging, asking the question, is this idea, is this experience supporting who I am and supporting the vision, the dream, the mission of my beingness? And then making a choice. So did you do okay with that? I thought some of you maybe forgot. That's why I wanted to make sure and touch it again this week. Because that's an important piece. I don't want any of us to forget it. So, anyhow, so this morning, the imagination station, I wonder what that is. Well, so we have to tune in, don't we? To any kind of station, we have to tune in. You know, and tune in, it means to listen or to view the broadcast of. And in this case, it is that connection. See, for me, it's that connection with Source, that connection with the higher power, that connection with my divine guidance. Because that's where the magic happens. Absolutely. And so I have to tune in. And many times, though, you remember, and it was funny because I almost played a clip this morning of the old-fashioned analog radio station where it's going, and I thought, I don't know how many people would even remember that. But I thought, why? Because we don't need all the static anyway. We have enough static in our daily lives, don't we? And so it's all about tuning in a little deeper, tuning in a little clearer to what it is that our heart desires so that our imagination can engage. So it's tuning into that imagination station to begin to create, to bring it about. And so another piece, another reminder, imagination, the act or power of forming a mental image of something, not present to the senses and not wholly perceived in reality. Now we can imagine, really, is imagination a benefit for something that's right here? I mean, do I need to really imagine that there's a bottle of water? It's there already, isn't it? So, of course, imagination comes into play when we are in the midst of creating or drawing something to us, or drawing ourselves to something, someone. But it's that engagement, and we form it in the mental image first. I have watched, I don't know how many of you might have Disney Plus, but there is a show on Disney Plus that talks about the imaginations. And I was impressed to find out that every year the Disney company has a huge competition for Imagineers. For Imagineers. Because Walt Disney, in my book, was probably one of the greatest Imagineers that we have ever seen on this planet. And he said that many of the things that seem impossible now will become realities tomorrow. And that's not just true on the grand scale of Disney, but that's true on the grand scale of me, the grand scale of you and you. That many of the things that you might in this moment think is impossible are just right there. They're just a thought and an imagination away. You know, it's funny because I teach this, I talk about it, I live it, I breathe it. It's all part of who I am. And yet, inevitably, something will come up, and I'll have an imagination, and I'll have an image of something, and I go, yeah, but. And I'm going, and then all of a sudden it's like, boop, what? What did you just do? Okay, let's redirect that. Let's step fully into the power of who I am. Let's step fully in and engage this truth that I know is that if I can image it, I can be it, and I can create it. Now, we are kind of impatient as a human race, aren't we? And so many times, it's like, okay, I'm going to imagine this, and I'm going to create it. Maybe it's the wrong hand. Am I the only one that ever does that? Aren't we silly? Because what I know is that there are things that are happening in my life today that started as an image decades ago. Decades ago. Because I've also come to the understanding that, it takes a little while for some things to become manifest. And and if I rushed it, it probably would come to me half cooked. And so I don't need to rush it. I need for it to be fully made manifest before I experience it. And in the meantime, I need to be fully prepared to receive it, right? There's the key right there. Am I fully ready? Or am I constantly doing, yeah, well, maybe I want, but it could, And until we stop doing that, that creation continues to do weird things. Because I've always said all the universe ever does is say yes. And all we're doing is giving mixed messages. So we got to get clear. We got to get clear on what that message is for us that we are presenting and sharing. So one of the things I wanted to make sure and talk about today, and this is something that a lot of people have heard about, but the power of the imagination goes way beyond what we really have an idea about. And there was a study done at the University of Chicago by this, and I'm not even going to butcher his name. You guys can read it. But it was on imagination and visualization. It's like, okay, what's this have to do? What's some university doing with that? But what they did was they took 3 groups of people. They took a group of people, divided them into 3s. And the very first group, they gave them a basketball and they put them in a gym and they said, we want you to practice shooting free throws every day for 1 hour. And those kids were in there for 1 hour every day. The second group, they put them in another room and they said, we want you to visualize. We want you just to sit and in your mind image shooting that basketball. Allow yourself to feel it and go through it. And the third group, they didn't do anything with them. They just sent them on their way. You know what the results were? After 30 days, the first group improved by 24% in their practicing every day for an hour, an hour, an hour. Second group, they sat. I'm not condoning not doing anything. Please hear me out. But they sat and they imaged it. And this demonstrates the power of the imagination. They imaged jumping and shooting that ball, that free throw. And that second group improved 23%. 1% of difference in physically doing it and imagining it. Does that give you a little bit of an insight to the power that our mind has? Just think about the power the mind has with the human body. Through imagining, through visualization, the human body responded. The muscles fired. The form improved. If we can do that, where are our limitations? I don't know that there is. The limitations are just within us. So I know there are signs at the bathroom about not congregating and not chatting and not, any of that. But there was a chat this morning. in the ladies' room. And it was something like this. Well, you know, if we know all these things, if we teach all these things, why in the world don't we do it? We say we believe it. We say we believe in the power. We say we believe that we are powerful beyond measure, that we live in an unlimited universe, that we are expressions of the divine, having our being in this moment. But yet, we occasionally feel defeated. Or we say, oh yeah, I can do all that, but I can't do that. Oh, but you know, that was just talk. Is it? Is it? It's not. And so what happens that slows us down from truly being that which we say we believe, it's one little bit, well, actually, you know, here is where this knows the truth, right? Our heart knows the truth. It's that little tiny real estate between our ears that sells us a bag of goods and convinces us of something else. I've heard it called monkey mind. I've heard it called chatter. I've heard it called all those things. And so when we can come to that point of fully engaging with this, thinking with this, being from here, and stop all that, are there any limitations? We're capable of it all. At least we're capable of it in the truth of knowing and feeling it and being it. The ability to imagine things infuses our entire existence. It impacts everything we do, think about, and create. It leads to ornate theories, dreams, and inventions in many forms. How many of you remember Dick Tracy? I can make a phone call on my watch. Dick Tracy did that all the time. How many of the things, as we think back, that were just images that somebody had for entertainment purposes, that we see in reality today? And more are coming every day. More and more are coming every day. So ultimately, imagination influences everything we do, regardless of our circumstances. Ultimately, when we allow it, when we take full management of this real estate, and we clear out the cobwebs, we put on a fresh coat of paint, we replace those missing components. And when I say missing components, they're the ones of belief and acceptance and trust and faith in the abilities that we have and that we are. And we engage. We engage. So in wrapping up this beautiful experience of imagination, are you ready to image something greater and grander than you've experienced today? Are you ready to image something greater and grander? Yes. Are you? Yes. All right. In your own personal lives? Yes. How about in the life of this community? Yes. You know, this is one of the things I've been saying to people. For all of the things that felt out of alignment with 2020, we have to be realistic in the fact that 2020 gave us an opportunity for a reset. That now we have a clean slate. We can create that which our heart desires. And so I encourage each and every one of you that are in this space, each and every one of you that are at home, wherever that home is, to fully step into your imagination, to recreate that which your heart desires. and to recreate it in your lives and in the lives of your community and in the lives of this community. Because we are the ones. It's not anybody else's job, is it? It's ours. And so we just step into that. We commit to that in our journey, because it's not only my journey, but it is our journey. It's not only your journey, but it is our journey. And so when we engage the imagination and we step fully into that, and then next month we're going to talk about understanding. So as we engage our imagination and fully engulf ourselves in the understanding, then we're able to create and make manifest way beyond our wildest dreams. All right? Let's do it. So let's take a few moments and let's seat that, because we know that it takes us a few minutes to bring it down and plant it right here in our hearts. So let's take a few moments and move into a time of meditation and anchor the truth of what we know and the truth of who we are. And I invite us, as we are in this moment, that we engage that imagination. We engage our opportunity of knowing who we are. And as we do this, we do so from that divine power that is our birthright. We allow our beingness to shine, to vibrate. To bring joy to the surface. And as we are tuning in to that imagination station, we release all the static. We pay attention to that clarity that is ours. We engage with that point of our divinity. We engage with our heart space, that point of wisdom, that point of understanding, and allow that to guide us. Allow that to be the fertile seed for our creation. As we tune in, we allow the excitement to flow. The excitement of that which our heart desires, and we know that we have the ability to make it manifest. And as we go along this journey, we have opportunities to heal old thoughts and beliefs. We have opportunities to transcend error ideas and thoughts, and to fully engage with who we are, to fully engage with the power that indwells in each one of us, to image the life we desire, the life that our family desires, the life that our community has the ability to live in. And as we do this, we surround ourselves with that energy of abundance, with that consciousness of peace and love and harmony. into the excitement. We feel into the passion for the life that we desire. And as we feel into it, we imagine living our best lives. We imagine being in a community that is rich and vibrant in its best expression. We feel it. We embody it. We vibrate at the resonance of pure love. And let everything else go. Let it fall away. And as we are feeling this and being in this moment, we take this into a few moments of silence and allow the vibrations to rise and to flow through our beings in the silence. In the silence. And in this moment, as we come back to this time, this place, this space, this moment in time, we bring with us this energy, this commitment to our best selves, this passion of life, this passion of beingness. And we celebrate the joy, the expression of our imagination in this moment. And so it is. Amen. Amen. So I'm so happy that you all are here today, and I look forward to the experience of being together. Now, do know, I'm going to be celebrating remotely for a little while, for a month. It's sabbatical time. But you will be left in capable hands. Reverend Brenda will be here. And, of course, our music team. So enjoy your time of focusing on understanding. Okay? So join me as we move into that heart, that grateful heart, that time of love and sharing, that time of abundance, as we consider the gifts and consider the blessings that we receive through this ministry, and knowing that as we function in that law of giving and receiving, as we give and we receive, it is an unending, just continuous cycle. And so if you have been blessed today, if you've been blessed at any point by this ministry, I encourage you to be in that flow of giving and receiving and support this ministry as we continue on to be the light for all of community. And so if you would, join me with our affirmation for the month of June. Okay, so our prosperity affirmation. As I image the limitlessness of the universe, I draw abundance to me. Are they abundant? I don't think they're claiming it, are they? Can you guys do better? Okay, ready? As I image the limitlessness of the universe, I draw abundance to me. And so it is. that switch doesn't work. So, okay. So join me as we bless the tithes, gifts, and offerings. Oh, we just imagine them flowing in and through this ministry to great capacity. And as they flow in and through this ministry, they flow out into the world, carrying that truth, that love, that compassion. Oh, and so we bless them, knowing that this is true. And so it is. Amen. Okay, so we have more people in the room. Are we ready? Yep. Okay, let's do the prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds me. The light of God enfolds me. Okay, I'm not used to all you people being here. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. Have a blessed week. Remember, see you next month. Y'all take care.